If you don't play Hearthstone, you should really just shut your mouth and reevaluate your life. Fight night.
Welcome back to Fight Night.
All right, Druid and Rogue are left for Team ManaGrind, and you're telling me you really feel like Druid's a good choice here.
Yeah, I've seen this type of paladin play, and card Druid deck called Swipe, which you can usually bet in there, tends to kill every single card in the paladin deck, but maybe it's some fancy board control rogue that might have some surprises.
That's true. That's true. We don't know if it's going to be the standard decks. These teams did get the opportunity to build a little bit differently for the Ace match if they want to, and like we've seen different paladin.
We've seen a lot of surprises in the Ace matches, and you can't really count these out at all. So we'll have to see exactly what will go down.
All right, it's time for game number 4. It's still match point for ManaGrind. They still have to win just one more, and they go home the victors this week. Let's find out what happens starting now.
Really stressful on this.
I will fight with honor.
Game number 4. It's Druid versus the Paladin, but not your average control Paladin. Quite the opposite.
Big game hunter, falling way short against this.
Well, there is Blessing of Might, I guess.
Yeah.
Which might buff a creature up to
Like twice or something.
Yeah, Mukla.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Blessing of Might
So
on a
it
Mukla.
can work.
Okay.
But for the most part,
I would like to keep the Keeper of the Grove, but okay.
yeah, it's a nice 2-for-1, maybe even 3-for-1, depending how things go. Oh, well.
Man, don't you wish I had Keeper of the Grove?
Yeah.
Ancient Allure.
Oh goodness. Well, the Leper Gnome does come out immediately.
I think here you actually coin the hero ability.
Coin hero ability, and keep the Sun Fury.
Yeah.
You know, ManaGrind told me before this match started that their Druid deck is different from how other people normally build their Druids. Now,
I haven't
what I've
seen that so far.
It just looks exactly standard.
Yeah. I'm sure there's like 2 cards that are different.
Yeah, probably
that changes it completely.
Maybe kind of like the Mark of the Wild.
I don't know.
Well, because what I was talking to them, and they were pretty happy about the games with Shaman so far, and they were saying like, oh, but if we play Druid against like, their Warrior deck or something, we weren't really sure how it is because our Druid's very different. So maybe they have something up their sleeve that we don't know about. In true ManaGrind fashion, quite possibly the longest tournament player. They are going to use the Sun Fury Protector though.
Yeah, I don't like this.
I mean, they have 2 Sun Furies, but at the same time, I guess what they're thinking, they can use the hero power if another thing comes out, like that's with 1 health. They can control the board and at least make the Sun Fury 2-for-1.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, Protector in face here.
Alright, let's see what Team ManaGrind draws. Well, looks like they couldn't keep the Grove away too far.
No, you guys are turning.
I got this.
Here your ability off the shield. This is basically why you should have killed it last turn with the hero ability.
Oh, a Leroy draw. We didn't see that the previous game, but very nice to keep in your back pocket. DogeHouse is pretty much their mission is straightforward. Just keep attacking, flood the board, and please no Swiperoonie.
Yep. I think here the best play is to heal the
Sun Fury.
Sun Fury and attack with it into one of the creatures.
Still might. Yeah,
And it'd be the Leper Gnome. You don't want him to have a card unless he attacks into your creatures.
I got this.
for sure.
No, that's
I think
wrong.
maybe they want to silence or something. Like keep the ability to maybe silence it. I don't know. Like, but why would they go into? I'm just trying to think. Like, why would they go into loot order?
I think it's just wrong.
Yeah, but they had to have a rationale.
No. That's what mistakes are.
Yeah, but maybe they had it was a mistake, but they had a different line of thinking.
No. They got a truce over and now they just killed the 3/3. That play sucked.
Yes, I'm just saying maybe they thought they could do something instead and prevent. I don't know. I was trying to defend them, but clearly there's no way to justify their actions.
I'm not defending them.
No, I know. I was the one defending them, Chris.
I don't approve of your defending them.
That's what we call a disagreement in my country.
For justice.
Now we do have the truth server. You can just clean up everything here, and well, you can try to juggle and see if you can pick off the Sun Fury Protector.
You can do it with a Wolf Rider, so if it fails to trade.
And of course it does. Where else would it hit? I didn't even know it was possible to hit in an undesired location.
Yeah. Well, that's a good draw actually. Another Drew of the Claw. You can run or taunt it up.
I don't think either's really a bad choice here.
Yeah,
I think trading it for a minion would be pretty good too.
Equality.
Quality, drop a Wolf Rider, or drop a
I think the Loot Hoarder is better. Yeah, you get 2 chances to juggle here, and I mean, I guess you don't need 1. Oh wow, maybe you do need 2.
Wait, what's going on?
No, there it goes.
Yeah. Psych!
No, equality trades are Drew to the Claw. It's really good actually.
They need a swipe or something to do it. And
Yeah, they're
BGH
dead.
isn't dead.
I'm pretty sure it's actually over.
Shall I strike?
Drew the Claw can put up another taunt. Is there an answer in their hand? They have a Wolf
Leroy
Rider.
kills it, and then they have the Wolf Rider as well, so it's
That is
actually
right.
over.
And Arcane Golem to
Oh,
do a little bit more
they
damage.
just upgraded their Arcane Golem.
Yeah. They can draw first with the Loot Hoarder and then see what they get, but they have 7 damage on the board with the Charge Golem and even the Leroy. So that should be game. Barring any...
Juggler.
Wow. That'd be great if they finish it off with the Knife Juggler shot. They can't actually. GG. And DogeHouse sent it to the final game of the Ace match. And it's going to be a Miracle Rogue versus an Aggro Paladin.
Is it
What
gonna
do
be
you
a
think about
Miracle
that?
Rogue?
How do you like them apples?
You think it's gonna be a Miracle Rogue?
Oh wait, yeah, actually I was so sure it was gonna be Miracle. It could be any rogue.
Could be any rogue. They actually played non-Miracle Rogue.
Wow, DogeHouse.
Yes, the high five. This is the next level of happiness.
Well, they did it. They tied it up and sent it to game number 5. I'm really excited to hear what they have to say because DogeHouse must be feeling really great. Let's check in with Nimsh and Monk who are at the couches.
Hi guys, I'm with DogeHouse here, and yeah, guys, I feel like you're running my deck. What is going on? Doggedin, right?
Yeah, Doggedin for sure, man. Woof woof. I mean, honestly, we were like thinking about just pressing the concede button in game 3, but just to spare us the embarrassment of playing this pile. But fortunately for us, it somehow worked out.
Well, I love it. It's like, it seems like a new meta game. King Makla and Diva in favor. What's up with that?
Yeah, man, the wombo combo, super good.
It worked like a charm. I also like when you played Knife Juggler and then Tinker the Yeti, getting a squirrel and killing it in one blow.
Yeah, that was obviously helpful.
Yeah, you just nimshed it. Okay, guys, so it's going great. Just nimshed the last game and let's go home after that. Okay, thank you guys. Let's now see what ManaGrind has in mind. Monk, take it away.
Thanks, Nimsh. Last time I talked to you guys, ManaGrind, you guys were all pretty happy and up 2-0. You guys ran an aggro warrior last time. Did you expect an aggro paladin from them this time at all?
No, they actually went completely bananas.
Bananas. Good word choice there.
Thanks.
It was something we had considered. We thought they might do it. We actually thought they might do it with the warrior. Obviously, they didn't. We thought the shaman would be able to take it anyways. They were able to smash through that, even through 2 lightning storms. So we'll have to see how the last one goes.
No, I don't even think their team thought that they could defeat 3 decks, but it's kind of looking somewhat likely now. What are your prospects for this 3rd match? A win? That's probably good. That's probably what you want to hope for. All right, guys, I wish you the best of luck in this very exciting ace match. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, Crip, let's take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna have game number 5. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Oh, I was not ready for that answer. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, game 5.
Stay tuned for more Fight Night.
I got a huge deck. How big is your deck?
Yeah, I gotta go now. I have some friends coming over soon, so... Yeah, alright. I love you too, Mom. Bye. Oh, that's gotta be Trump. Good thing I have those delicious cookies ready.
This just in. Ekop is a nice guy.
ESGN TV's daily news. Just watch.
We hope you prepared for more fight night.
It's time. It is. Let's check it out.
Alright, Crip. After 5 days of play, 2 weeks actually, think about it, comes down to this.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Game number 5 in the final match of the entire series.
No, time for some Miracle Rogue, it seems. I wasn't sure what deck it was, but there's only one that runs Sap.
Now they're keeping both Sap, and not only Sap, but also Shiv.
I think Shiv is pretty good. I think SI Agent is pretty good. I think Sap is absolutely terrible.
Well, I'm just saying, compared to, like, you can see Sap in some tempo rogue decks, but you really will never see Shiv in like those kinds of decks. So Shiv, in my opinion, confirms it's a Miracle.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll concede to that, sure.
And, well, obviously, Leroy as well. So it's a nice card to have, but maybe not for the immediate future. Now, how does Rogue, a Miracle Rogue, in your opinion, fare off against this aggro palette? You said you even tried running in the past. Did you encounter Miracle Rogues?
I played aggro Paladin like near the beginning when rogues were really ridiculous. And
so it's like
and
powered
it beat
up.
It then.
It beat it then.
Yeah.
When like backstab was.
It was
like,
one of the few decks that did. Yeah.
And Shiv was 1 mana. Alright. So that's
But back
really
then
tough.
the decks were not that finely tuned, so you know there's some leeway in the other direction as well.
That's true. It's a little bit more efficient now. So the Loot Hoarder instead of the Knife Juggler drop.
Yeah, interesting.
And I think because they're well aware of with the coin, you can have the SI7 agent. And they're still not necessarily sure which kind of rogue it is because it still could be that mid-range tempo deck that we saw from Reels and Choppy.
This guy's toast.
And this still doesn't tell us anything either. Muscle Team will just start a new arena run. Good luck. Alright, so turn 3 for Team DogeHouse. They have, well, I guess the answer right there. I was going to ask you, what about like King Mukla? It's very
Mukla's
hard
extremely powerful here because there's actually very few creatures in the rogue deck, so the bananas might just be dead cards.
But then at the same time, there also is a spell to give as well. So, a very cheap spell, that is.
Oh, I see, for the auction,
yeah. So in a lot of senses, you don't want it to give them too late in the game where they can just kind of spam it.
I guess so.
Yeah.
What do you
Counter
do
to
here?
Mukla. The Miracle Rogue, I guess.
I guess you do nothing. That's what nothing looks like.
Well, at least they pop the shield. That's nice.
That's kind of nothing.
They can get another one back.
Not on my
And a Knife Juggler comes out as well. So this is really good. Again, powerful board setup for Team DogeHouse is what they want.
Yep.
We're still searching for specific cards from the Rogue.
Do a backstab, pop the shield off with the weapon and SI7 agent, I believe.
It's a pretty strong play.
Yeah, very strong play this turn. No Auctioneer though, but all the cards that have been drawn have been really good to really punish these small minions.
Lots of answers.
So this is actually going pretty well for the Rogue, but it's one of those situations where you're doing okay and the opponent can draw a card that turns the game completely.
Right, like Divine Favor. And
That's
you're
the
trying
one
to
I had
stack
in
it
mind, yeah.
And keeping backstab is also really valuable as well. It's a free spell, and you want to have things.
You cannot keep things at this point in the game.
No, I was saying the idea of
Yeah.
forcing to use them also makes them a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Whoa, I don't think anything really worth concealing. Unless they want to conceal their SI7 agent. No, you want to keep that for things like the Auctioneer.
So many options.
So, Team ManaGrind.
Wow.
This guy's toast.
Here we go.
I guess they want to take little damage as possible.
Yeah.
So there's either 2-2 instead
I
of
don't
1-1.
agree with that play though. I don't think that was good. I guess it was fine actually.
Yeah, I guess it's fine in the end.
They're probably seeing a trade here.
There is a little bit of damage overkill. I think the result would have been the same either way, except the rogue take a little bit less damage because of the. It would have left the 1-1 Argent Squire, and now it's 2-2, but with the previous.
Oh, that turned out really well for the rogue.
Yeah. But now it's kind of like we said, no minions to play the bananas on. You can kind of keep it.
You can do Shiv and Eviscerate on the Mukwa, yeah.
Shiv Eviscerate and try to draw a card. I don't think it's a bad turn. And there's the Auctioneer. On turn 5, or on 6 rather, you can use it with the Conceal, then let the Pain.
Yep. It can still be killed. There are Paladin cards that go through it. I'd imagine the Paladin's running Avenging Wrath.
And now it's some pretty tough decision-making time. There's only 3 cards.
The thing with Arcane Golem is you just don't want to give a rogue more mana right now.
Yeah. It just gives him more ammo, essentially.
Yeah.
With that many cards. And ManaGrind just needed really to find that Auctioneer to be able to whale back and have a chance.
I think here you can't even Redemption.
There's nothing worth redemptioning, really.
There's all these plays are terrible.
And you know you're kind of scared too about something like Fan of Knives, because if you, alright, here comes a redemption play. I guess in their opinion, better to have something out than nothing.
Yeah.
Still, it wasn't really anything. And now we have the Gadgetzan with the Conceal.
I think here the correct play is to attack the 1/1 with. Oh no, you don't have a dagger. Never mind.
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of card draw.
Wait, do they have Noble Sacrifice? Noble Sacrifice is a counter to Leroy.
Yeah. Well, once you have a dagger. And then it sucks.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're correct. I was just trying to think like at the moment, but.
Yeah. Yeah, things are not going well for the Paladin right now.
Yeah.
It's not an unwinnable situation. I mean, if the rogue doesn't draw a board clear, this just might be too much damage to handle.
Well, there's still a chance. We can see maybe a Divine Favor being drawn, and then big plays happen because they still have 4 mana left.
Yeah.
See what DogeHouse draws. It's an Arch Protector.
Not bad though. Arcane Golem and Protector.
On my watch.
Again, you might just have too much damage. You might win this way.
Rogue has to do. Oh. Give Divine Shield to the Bluegill instead. Because I guess he can survive a Fan of Knives, or the Arcane Golem can, but not the Bluegill.
I don't know, I like the Divine Shield on the Arcane Golem.
Yeah, it's more damage and he has protection. Wow, 11 damage, and there's 8, 10, 12 on the board. No Fan of Knives, but there's plenty of opportunities to draw it. But still, even if you draw it, there's still a potential way for the Paladin to kill. They draw Leroy next turn. Alright, Banana gets a Cold Blood. They need a way to deal with a lot of these cards like a Fan of Knives. Shiv helps. Shiv definitely helps.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Now, how greedy are you when you Shiv with like the Argent?
No, I think you Shiv the Argent Protector here.
But they Shiv the Arcane Golem instead.
You really need
wow, and a Blade Flurry. But they run out of mana.
That's a really good draw.
Yeah.
They do have enough mana. Weapon up Blade Flurry.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of Deadly Poison Blade Flurry with that. Yeah, they can do that. Clear almost everything and keep the Gadgetzan alive.
They can clear all but the card that gets redeemed, and I'm not sure what that'll be because everything's gonna die at once.
That's true. It's a very interesting. Do you know how that works? What redemption worked on first?
No. I know it once picked a Cult Master on a full board and I drew 6 cards. But I'm not sure why I picked it.
Wow, that's weird. That is crazy. Other than that, I mean, I don't really see an efficient way to clear and try to live through it. DogeHouse really hoping that they didn't get the draw.
The best play here is having the Gadgetzan attack the Arcane Golem. Weapon up, attack 2/2.
Well, they want to proc the redemption or the noble sacrifice.
Reporting for duty.
They see the redemption, and now they can Blade Flurry.
That was just not very good, actually.
Now that no, they have to kill. There's too many. There's several outs here for the Paladin to draw into, so he needs to
2
kill
True
it off.
Silvers.
Yeah.
Most likely Avenging Wrath, Leroy.
A second Arcane Golem.
Possibly, yeah.
So they need to kill it off.
That was a bit of a misplay. I don't like that at all.
So you think instead to Blade or to
the best play was to dagger the Argent Protector first, see if it was Noble Sack, and then knowing that it wasn't, it was Redemption. So then you attack with the Goblin into the Arcane Golem, and the Arcane Golem redeems with 1 health,
life, and then you Blade Flurry
for all the board clear.
Ah, that is actually very, very true. And then you have the 9/1 Gadgetzan still.
Yeah, and they have a clear board.
And the clear board gets 0 cards.
And you can banana it against the 1/1 guy.
Yeah. And then the Paladin draws Divine Favor.
The catastrophe.
Wow. Can you imagine? I can. I feel like DogeHouse has the favorable RNG in these kinds of matches, Chris. I'm feeling
I really think that was a big misplay.
That could cost them the game.
I think it might actually cost them the game.
But still, I don't think they could kill it off in this turn. No, they can't.
Get in there, fight, maggot.
Do they
face?
Yeah, they face. Ooh!
Reporting for duty.
Right. I guess, yeah, that's true. The Gadgetzan did bring a pretty big threat on the board. And with things like preparation, that is true. Now, how much damage can...
Leroy, Shadow Step, Leroy, Shadow Step.
That's 8 mana.
Leroy.
Plus a banana. Oh wait, plus Eviscerate as well.
You mean prep, Eviscerate.
So that's 18 plus banana,
22.
that's 19, that's 22.
Yeah.
That's still not enough.
No.
Nowhere near. So, man, clearing off minions as well. No. Still such a tough situation.
I think they're going for a kill.
Yeah.
7 damage is hard to draw on 1 card. It's not impossible. That's what Avenging Wrath is.
But with these kind of targets on the board. Alright, let's see what DogeHouse gets. Ooh, a Fan of Knives. That's really helpful.
It's really the DogeHouse draw here.
Oh man,
Not
they
enough.
draw the true silver champion.
No, I think that's a win for Team ManaGrind.
Okay, so ManaGrind does. Yeah, you're right. I believe even if they heal up, right here. Team DogeHouse puts them down to 3 life and sets up a lethal play because Rogue doesn't heal.
Yeah.
Or put up taunts.
But 26, I think.
26 is
fine.
just enough.
No, it's not.
Is
like,
it?
No.
Okay. They have preparation.
It's lethal. I think ManaGrind is one. I'm sure of it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna trust you on this crit. And I think you're right.
Yeah. It's like overkill, but 200 damage.
So they have the Leroy and the Shadow Step, and now it's a formality at this point because they have the Eviscerate as well.
So many ropes.
Wow. And if they didn't have the Eviscerate,
yeah, 2 damage overkill.
If they didn't have the Eviscerate, they wouldn't
Actually,
have
it was 3 damage overkill because you could have prepped Eviscerate and bananaed.
Yeah,
it was 3 damage overkill.
But the Eviscerate was pretty sick. Team ManaGrind goes home with the victory this week.
Evened it back up. The overall score is 5-5 across the last 2 runs.
Pretty tightly contested game.
Yeah, seems to be a pretty good trend. Though this last week we've seen Team DogeHouse drop the first match and the ace match, which is 2 things they've never done before. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm here with Team DogeHouse, the runners-up of the ace match and runners-up of the series. Unfortunately for you guys, it's pretty entertaining from my point of view. I mean, originally I thought that you guys would get crushed 3-0 by the Shaman, and it'd be one of those, oh hey, you guys got outskilled by Pagel again type of matches, but you guys brought some cool Paladin action, and at least it was fun to watch. What do you guys have to say about that?
Like, the whole season definitely provided with excitement. It came down to the final match, to the final game of the final match to decide the whole series. And yeah, there was some RNG involved, there was some crazy deck building involved, and overall it provided some pretty entertaining and exciting matches. Yeah.
You know, it was basically as close as it could have been, 3-2 and then 2-3, with that final ace match being like that, with such a wild deck.
Yeah, very surprising too. I mean, from a crushing 0-2.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm so proud of these guys for how they performed over these fight nights, because I mean, everyone did really, really well. ManaGrind is a great team, and to end up, I guess, tying them at the end of the day, it's really nice.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised that we ended up doing so well on the Paladin deck, because we had like Paladin as one of our classes, and we were like, yeah, we're never gonna beat the Miracle Rock with this, so we just made up the deck on the spot, and it turned out all right. I'm a bit sad that we lost the last game, but I think it was pretty good set of games, and yeah, that's all.
Are you part of Team DogeHouse still?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they didn't deserve to win.
Oh, is that right?
That's my only statement.
Okay. All right. Well, a little bit salty in some areas, but pretty good feedback. Take it over to the other team and see what they think of the match.
I'm joined with the winners. Congrats, guys. I want to walk down through the matches a little bit. Chalky, talk to us about that last game. It must have been really exciting for you guys to be able to finally secure it. It came down to potentially the last turn for both ends.
Yeah, it was really nerve-wracking at the end. We knew if they, drew Divine Favor, it was probably over for us. But, sometimes you just don't, and they didn't.
Reflecting back on everything in Fight Night, it's your first time here. Reels, I want to direct this question to you. How do you guys think ManaGrind performed overall, and what was your experience like here at Fight Night?
Overall, we did reasonably well. Not quite as well as I would have expected. We ended up about tied, which, at the end of the day is fine considering how great a team DogeHouse is and how strong their players are. I think that we did okay. I think that we could have done better in a few areas. There were some notable mistakes from more than one person, myself included. If we tighten that up, practice a little more, I think we could do even better next time.
All right, Forsen, I want to ask you the same question. How was your experience at Fight Night from a perspective of a former StarCraft 2 player that has competed in a lot of tournaments?
Well, I was positively surprised how well organized everything was here, and my matches went pretty good. Like, even the first season, I don't think I made a lot of mistakes. I played as well as I did in this season. This was just luck of the draw. But I got to redeem myself in this season, and that really made me happy. So, yeah.
Awesome, man. I'm really happy for you. Dark Wanax, the team captain. How proud of you or your team for performing this weekend?
I'm very proud of my team. This is the first offline event we've been to, and we performed really good, both in Season 1 and Season 2. And we managed to come a victory in Season 2.
So you guys are tied with DogeHouse now. It seems like you will have to continue to settle that score in the future, perhaps? What do you think, Dark Wanax?
It will happen someday, eventually.
All right, congrats again to the ManaGrind guys. You won $2,500 for your week's worth of work. We're done here for Fight Night Hearthstone this time. We've had a lot of fun. I'm Dan Cho. We'll see you guys next time. Come on, DogeHouse.